guys, it's Vixster here. Welcome back to my channel. So today I am doing my Alien Perfect Patio House speed build. Yeah, I wanted to build something that was a little bit different but incorporated the Perfect Patio stuff set. So everything you see here is either base game or part of the expansion packs that I've got, which if you check out in my channel, I actually list the packs that I use, which are Get to Work, obviously the base game. I use the Luxury Party Pack, Patio Stuff, Perfect Patio Stuff set, and I also use Outdoor Retreat. So everything that I'm using here is included in those packs, and I'm using absolutely no custom content whatsoever. I'm also going to put this house on the gallery, so it will be available for you to download through that. My origin ID is Vixster Plays. That's capital V for Vixster and capital P for Plays, and it's all one word. So if you want to download this house for yourself, then you can do doing it through the gallery. So I'm just going to talk a bit about the build that I'm doing. Like I said, I wanted it to be a little bit different. It is quite sort of geometric, and it's sort of got my signature curved roofs. Basically, it's pretty modern, and like I said, I wanted to include quite a bit of water in this build. So it was kind of tricky figuring out what I wanted and where. You do see me sort of changing a few things up as I'm going along, because I basically decide that something else looks a bit better. Yeah, so as you can see, I'm just building a bit of a deck at the front, and I do actually raise the foundations as well, and put some stairs in at the front. Just adding the windows at the moment. I wanted it to be sort of light and airy, obviously with it being a sort of patio themed house. And as you will see a bit further on in the video, I actually use most of the alien plants and sort of flora and fauna in my build. So yeah, I enjoyed doing this one. Like I said, I've been thinking about an alien version for quite some time now, and I didn't want it to be too sort of out there. I wanted it to be sort of a little bit normal, but just with a little sort of a few different tweaks. I do get carried away with crystals inside the house, but I just think they look kind of alien-like, and why wouldn't they bring sort of rocks and stones from home as decorations? So as you can see, I'm just adding the alien sort of plants, the mushrooms, which I love. They're really cool, and yeah, all the strange sort of plantage that you've got there, and just putting some more plants at the front as well. I wanted it to be sort of quite bright and colourful at the front, because we know that aliens like plantation, so yeah. Just adding those trees in as well. Now I decided to start sort of texturing the roof trim. I decided to go with like a dark green, because I just think it looks sort of eco type, you know, keeping with the sort of the green with the plants and everything. And I decided, because it's a patio house, I wanted a private sort of patio at the back, and I decided to put sort of two in, one that's got the hot tub and everything, and the other one that's got like a pool. So yeah, I really like the fence as well. That's part of the Perfect Patio Stuff set, and yeah, it keeps prying neighbours out when you're sort of messing about in the hot tub and whatnot. So yeah, as you can see, I'm sort of messing with the layout of the patio there. I wanted it to be sort of encased in concrete, so you know, I could texture the floor, whereas on the other side where the pool is, I wanted it to be sort of grass. And the interior of the house, I originally put down this red, but I figured it was a little bit too bright, so I do end up sort of neutralising it with like a light wood instead, as I just think it sort of looks more modern and more clean, and kind of, you know, an alien wouldn't want too much fuss, I don't think. But I mean, I've built this for a sort of an alien family, but it could be like a scientist family as well. There are lots of references to science with the posters and everything that I put in. And obviously the rocks and the crystals and things. There are also a few sim guns laying around as well. So yeah, I hope you like this build anyway. Like I said, it was tough doing it with no custom content whatsoever. So I just basically made the best of the decorations and clutter and furnishings and everything that I had to work with. But I'm quite pleased that it turned out the way it did. Obviously, because I only had certain items that I could use and not my regular custom content, it was kind of tricky to find the right pieces for the sort of look that I was going for. So you will notice that I do go through my inventory quite a lot in this build and sort of chop and change things depending on how I think they look. Um, like that sort of lemonade-y glass thing I got rid of, and I really like those lit up plants. I think they're part of the get outdoor retreat expansion pack, if I'm not mistaken. And I decided to use the perfect patio set, um, sort of patio couch sofa in here to sort of go with the rug. And I'm just sort of spend a lot of time in this build looking for clutter because my usual custom content clutter I wasn't allowed to use. I literally had to pull myself back from using any custom content. It was quite tricky because if you've seen any of my other builds, I have got quite a large collection of mods or custom content, whatever you want to call it, and yeah, some of them are really favourite, and I use them a lot in my builds. So this was totally sort of improvised, and I had to sort of search my inventory for weird and wonderful things that I could put in this house. But like I said, I think it all came together in the end, and I hope you like it too. So I've just finished the hallway there, and I've been using the luxury party pack curtains in this build as well, because I just think they sort of give it a nice luxurious touch, and sort of because they're glowing, I think they're a bit more sort of alien like, I guess. Um, like I said, I had to sort of improvise with what I had, and I literally had to ban myself from looking at any of my custom content because although I love it, I do realise that people don't always want to sort of spend hours downloading things for the builds. So yeah, I hope you like this build, and I hope you sort of appreciate the time that went into to furnishing it. Like I said, it could be like a family scientist house, or the alien house, as I said, because I do end up building sort of mum and dad's or a parent's bedroom, and then I do a children's room as well, and they do have one large bathroom between them. So yeah, I've just done the living area there, just figuring out the kitchen now. Um, like I said, I wanted it to be a little bit different, so I was sort of moving a lot of things around to try and get the best FX. But like I said, it was tough making an alien build just with sort of the normal content that's included in the games, obviously with the expansion packs as well. But I really did miss my custom content, I have to say. um, so yeah, just working on the kitchen now, and I decided to add some alien clutter, um, like the space rocks and so on. And I think there are a few living organisms in fish tanks, if I remember correctly. Yeah, there's one there. Some kind of science project of some sort. But yeah, like I said, I was quite pleased how it came out. So yeah, I hope you like it as well. So just doing the dining table, I wanted it to be like a focal point, so I put it in the middle of the room. Just decided to add some more crystals around the house. um, Yeah, I like blingy things, so I thought, well, if I can't have my custom content, I'm just going to have a shed load of crystals instead. So just building these stairs down into the basement area, and just adding the stairs there. And I decided to put a little sort of feature wall here. I've got the table. Again, I get carried away with the crystals, but I basically just put like a themed picture up there that I found. Yeah, there's another science experiment. And I really like these space rocks. I just think they're pretty cool. And yeah, I do think that looks sort of a bit alien-like and sort of techy, um, which is the effect that I was going for. So yeah, I decided to put some books because scientists and aliens, they all like knowledge, so they like to do a lot of reading. And I decided to put some of those swish mirrors in. I really like those as well. So now just adding the lighting to the basement, and I wanted some of the windows down here to look out into the water. So I've got basically water in the sort of the children's bedroom and in the parents' bedroom as well, um, and sort of in the hallway. Here I'm just building like a little sort of office study, whatever you want to call it, and I've used the out of this world computers in there as well, because they obviously look the most alien-like. And I've also used the luxury party pack curtains in here as well. I just thought the black with the sort of the aqua really went. I decided to use aqua on the walls because of all the water mainly, and I just thought it was a bright and sort of cheerful colour. The light panels there from the luxury party pack, which I really like as well. Uh, yeah, I spend quite a lot of time looking for clutter because, like I said, I can't use my custom content, so I just have to sort of find whatever I can really. So I hope that you like, the items that I used and how I use them, because, like I said, I was quite pleased with the finish in the end. Um, so again, just figuring out what I'm putting on blank walls. So I decided to put the wooden hearts from the outdoor retreat pack, and I put those light show things in and a ray gun. And now just putting in the windows for the sort of the water features. Because like I said, I wanted some of the rooms to look out onto water. And I decided to put that sort of industrial looking shower in as well, because I just think it's kind of techy, and I could imagine an alien having that in the bathroom. And I decided to put a bit of glam in there, put this sort of star mirror with the lights on it as well. And I decided to put the perfect patio stuff couch down here as well, and just a little ottoman there, and just figuring out my towels, and put some more mirrors in there just to make the room look bigger. And I decided to put some shelving here as well. Again, looking for clutter. What a surprise. Just adding some knickknacks. Trying to get stuff to fit on the shelves is sometimes tricky because some of the objects are kind of big to go on those shelves, but I think I managed to put a few things there in the end. And I decided to put the curtains down here just to add a touch of luxury and a bit of bling. I just add in a rug there as well. So just positioning my doors and adjusting the rooms for the best sort of layout really. So this is the parents' bedroom. I decided to go with like a mint colour in there. And this is the child's room as well. But I sort of chop and change between the two because I want them to sort of reflect a little bit on each other. I'm just trying to figure out what to put in the alien bedroom. So I put the sort of sciencey poster there, and I put the rocket ships in just as a reference to home. I know they're supposed to be children's pictures, but I just thought they went the best. I put a goldfish bowl in there and then decided to change my mind. So I put the outdoor retreat lights in there, the plant lights, and I just put wall decorations with the clothes and the shoes, and the swish mirror again, which I love, and just put some books and some bits of clutter on the dresser and another science picture. And I decided to put a couch in here in the end. Again, part of the Perfect Patio stuff set. And I put this sort of tactical looking map thing in here as well, because I just thought it looked a bit sciencey. And the strange looking flower window box I put in here. So yeah, just working on the child's room now. I just wanted it to be sort of for a young person rather than a teenager. So it is childlike rather than a teen. I just think a teen could live in an adult bedroom, so I wanted to do something a bit different because I've never really done a child's bedroom in any of my builds. So hope you like it. Yeah, I decided to take that out, that wall, and make it sort of like an open hallway. And I wanted a door here to put into the child's room. So I'm just sort of figuring out where I'm going to put things. And I decided to add those logs and then take them away. Like I said, in this build, because I don't have my custom content security blanket, I do end up changing up quite a bit as I'm going along. And I decided to go with the sort of the bright yellow desk, as it looks quite cheerful in there, and the science experiment, the activity table, and the big dinosaur toy. And I kind of get carried away with posters and pictures in here, but oh well, that's what kids do, isn't it? They stick things on the walls, and yeah. So yeah, that is basically the child's room done. So I'm just texturing the downstairs exterior and just doing a sort of a final check around all the rooms. Now I'm starting to work on the pool patio area. So I'm basically using all the stuff from the Perfect Patio set. So I've got the couches in there, I've got the plants, the coffee table, and the lantern on the coffee table. And I decided to put in these sort of fairy light type things. I don't know what you would call them. And I put the wall, well, the sort of, I think they call it a zero, but I don't think it looks like a zero light. I put those in as well. And then I decided to add the wall decorations there, because I just thought it kind of looked quite techy, and I decided to put some references to having a garden in the back there as well, the hose pipe and the flower sort of cart, because I think obviously they have got quite a lot of flowers and plants, so somebody has to take care of them. So just put in the hot tub and the patio area in here. I've also put the barbecue as well, and the sort of dining outset with the parasol, the square one. And I wanted to keep everything out here pretty neutral. Really loving the Perfect Patio stuff set. Just decided to add some lights here to make it look a little bit more techy. Just checking what it looks like from the outside at night, and I'm quite happy with it. So that's the end of this speed build. Hope you enjoyed it. I've included some screenshots. Please like this video, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you next time. Bye guys!